I truly cannot think of two people who are more deserving of the Freedom Award than Charlie and Jonathan. They have done so much to contribute to getting justice for folks in Missouri. They have made such a big impact on post-conviction litigation across the state. And there are MIP clients like Lamar Johnson and Christopher Dunn who would not be exonerated and free today if it were not for the work of Charlie and Jonathan.
Coming out of law school, I just thought I was going to be your straightforward business litigator, representing companies, going into court, fighting over contracts, things like that. I did not have any inkling that I would be involved in the criminal justice system whatsoever. And it's really been a defining part of my career. For me, the most important aspect of these cases is restoring the public's faith in the justice system. On the one hand, we are fighting to get innocent people out of prison. On the other, we are trying to show to the community that the justice system is strong enough to correct itself.
Can't imagine anything worse than if you're innocent and being sent to jail or prison. I can't imagine spending a week in jail, much less years that some of these people do, even though they're innocent. It's interesting work, it's rewarding work. There's nothing more rewarding than to see an innocent person finally exonerated and gotten out of prison, and so he or she can live a full life again.
I think that the public underestimates how difficult it is to get an innocent person out of prison. We all see the newspaper headlines where a judge has declared someone as being innocent, they walk free, they're embraced by their family, and everyone knows that mistakes happen, and the public immediately accepts that. What they don't see, though, is that before that, there are 10, 15 years of fighting that go into it, where the government is saying, no, this person is in fact guilty. And it's only after that judge enters that order that there's a switch that clicks. And all of a sudden, the public is able to see the injustice that's actually occurred.
So you have to have patience. You have to be willing to continue and persevere. Even though you might lose the first round, you have to make sure you go the second round and the third round. So you have to be committed in that respect.
The dynamic between me and Charlie is largely one of collaboration and, frankly, patience on his end. Ever since I was a young lawyer, basically, I would, darken his doorway and show up with dozens of questions, asking him, what about this legal theory? What about this evidentiary theory? And to Charlie's credit, he has always treated me with kindness and patience, and he would drop everything he was doing, and we'll just sit there for half an hour or an hour just bouncing ideas off of each other. And really, it's that creativity, where we're able to work with each other that's really been able to lead to these results.
Jonathan is one of the most outstanding young people and attorneys that I've ever worked with in my 50-plus years of practice. I couldn't imagine a better lawyer than Jonathan Potts in our firm. And I know people here in the firm recognize that he is one of our stars.
In the case of Lamar Johnson, Charlie and Jonathan were brought on as special prosecutors by the St. Louis Circuit Attorney. And so they were responsible through the litigation of Mr. Johnson's case and through the evidentiary hearing in that case for representing the interests of the St. Louis Circuit Attorney, who had filed and brought a motion to vacate Mr. Johnson's conviction. And they were able to present Mr. Johnson's innocence at the hearing in such a clear and persuasive way that ultimately it led to Mr. Johnson's exoneration.
Jonathan and Charlie, I love you. Thank you so much, man, for everything you've done to help me get my life back. There's no way to thank a person for that. There's no way to repay that. But I hope that you know from the bottom of my heart that what you've done for me is immeasurable. And thank you so much. And I'm so glad to have met you.
I think when individuals hear about the work that Charlie and Jonathan have done, it's very easy to forget this isn't what they're paid to do. This is their volunteer work, right? And these cases take a tremendous amount of time, expertise, and resources, and to give of themselves in providing this, not just for one client, not just for two clients, but for a number of clients that continues to grow. We are thanking both of them for the work that they have done, but also for the work that they have yet to do. I'm absolutely confident that there will be other innocent people that will be brought home because of the work of Jonathan and Charlie.